नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
भगवते वासुदेवाय।
So we will do a kirtan and then we'll get started. Okay. Let me bring this guy here. Okay. Hare Krishna, Naman Prabhu, thank you for joining. So this is the kirtan we will do now. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yashodanandana
Braj Jana Ranjan Ramunatire
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari.
Suganandana Braj Jana Ramunatire Vancha.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari. Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Kishore Kishore Jaya, Kishore Kishore Jaya, Kishore Kishore Jaya, Kishore Kishore, Kishore Kishore Jaya, Kishore Kishore Jaya, Kishore Kishore Jaya. Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra Maharani, Jaya Subhadra Maharani, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य श्री अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravindha Bhaktivedanta Swami Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopinath Shama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Braja Bhumi Vrindavan Dham Ki Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Purushottam Kshetra Sri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की बृहद मृदंग की हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, glories, glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिमित्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं चैतन्यमाधवं परमानन्दमीश्वरम्। So Hare Krishna to everybody, welcome back. Hare Krishna, Dvesh Prabhu. Yeah, you can sit. You also want to come this side? No, because of no fan. You're good? Tolerant, huh? You're self-control, tolerant. No, that's nice. Okay. So we were reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, second chapter. Anybody would like to give a little synopsis of what we discussed last time? Steady mind. Okay. They will not have steady mind. Okay. Threefold miseries. You remember what are they, Mataji? Yes, very good. Okay, affected by other living entities. Okay. With one's own mind and body. Okay. So Adhyatmika Klesha, which is problems created by one's own body and mind, which we all undergo, right? I have some headache or I have my mind disturbed or something else, correct? So that is Adhyatmika Klesha. Second one is Adi Bhutika Klesha, the problems created by other living entities, right? So I may say something harshly to him, he may feel bad, then that's a Adi Bhutika, just an example. Okay. Adi Bhutika. Somebody, mosquito bite, snake bite, whatever, right? And the last one is Adi Daivika Klesha, which is, yes, as you said, natural calamities. So these are the three kinds of miseries which are caused, just like now Durga Devi has a Trishul, right? Those three things, sharp, arrowed ones, they are nothing but these three, with which we are being pushed. And at least at that time, we open our eyes and cry and say, hey, why am I suffering here? At least then they will start thinking about, inquiring about who am I, what am I, right? So what are the other points? Thank you, Mataji, for your wonderful points. Say the same thing. You have something? No? Okay. Okay. Let us see here. 2.65, if you are all able to see that. Yeah. Just repeat after me. This is a very nice verse. This is 2.65. Prasade sarva dukkhanam
प्रसादे सर्वदुःखानां
anirasyopajayate
हानिरस्योपजायते
prasanna chetaso hi ashu
प्रसन्नचेतसो हि आशु
buddhihi paryavatishthate.
बुद्धिः पर्यवतिष्ठते.
So let us read. Yes, Mataji, would you like to read? Parimala Mataji.
For one thus satisfied in Krishna's consciousness, the threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established.
What does that mean now? What did you understand by reading?
So, we should
Yeah, you want to say?
Yeah, so if you have a Krishna's consciousness in your life, always miseries doesn't exist in your life. You'll be able to cross them. Then you can go beyond these miseries and stay stable. Beyond the effect.
Yeah, very good. Yes, that's true. We go beyond, go above. Okay, we transcend. It's not that these miseries will not be there. It will be there in this world. Okay, but we transcend. If somebody says something, okay, that's okay. I can tolerate this, not a problem. Okay. So in that way, I can see through the scriptures and then say, oh, this is a Adi Atmika Klesha. I got a problem. This body is struggling. We have His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj, who has got cancer, and and he was struggling a lot. Okay. He had a excruciating pain, but there was no suffering, he used to say. He said, what? Maharaj was telling to all his disciples and many people, there is no suffering. What's the difference between a pain and a suffering? Any difference?
Yes.
What is that?
Pain is something happening for us. Suffering is what we are reacting, how we are reacting.
How we are perceiving it, ultimately, right? Why did I get this suffering? Deliberating on it. I got a problem. I find a solution. I give some medicine. Krishna, let me continue my devotional service. That is the ultimate platform a devotee reaches to that level. But when we are not devotees, then what happens? I get influenced by that. I deliberate more about it, and then it becomes overburden in my head. Just like a simple example, an empty glass, can anyone lift it? Okay. But a mountain, only Krishna can do that. We cannot do, right? But even an empty glass, just hold this for 1 hour. When I started it, how easy it was. After 1 hour, how it will be? Very hard, heavy. It will be heavy. Nothing is there, man. What do you see? 1 ghanta ho gaya, sir. 1 hour gone. It will be very heavy. The same way, the thought process, anything which we too much deliberate or too much magnify in our life, that will become heavy, and that is the suffering. Okay. But pain is pain. That one cannot escape. You have to tolerate it. That's what Bhagavad Gita is teaching. So Maharaj, sometimes, some little insects, they fall down, and he'll keep it back on the body. You say, at least that poor fellow is getting some food to eat. This body is of some use to that fellow. Let him eat. It is so much painful, but he still used to keep it back. Let them eat my body. End of the day, this body is meant for, four destinations are there, if I remember correctly. One is eatable by the animals. It becomes stool. When somebody eats this body, they will release this as a stool, or this will float in the water, or it becomes ashes. In this way, our body transforms into these things. I don't remember what was the fourth one. Yeah, when it goes inside the samadhi, it mixes into the earth. It becomes earth, right? So in that way, the body is anyways going to get destroyed. But we are attracted to the beauty. That's the packaging industry of Lord Brahma, right? Packaging industry, very nice packing. Okay, अंदर कुछ भी हो या कुछ ना रहे, but it is so, wow, I got a great gift. Okay, keep on opening and thing. One small coin of whatever. I don't know. So it is like that. So these three-fold miseries of material existence, though they exist, it appears not existent. They exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established. Okay. So 65 verse, we see that how the Lord is making an arrangement for all of us. Now let us see some of the important points here. So results of achieving the Lord's mercy. Prasade sarva dukkhanam hani rasyopajayate. Right? That's what we are saying. So what happens when one achieves the Lord's mercy? Okay. Complete satisfaction of senses and consciousness. You see, the senses are completely satisfied. There is nothing more to satisfy it. For example, if you want to eat gulab jamun, okay, you will eat one. You want to eat one more. You want to eat one more. But after 10 or 20, you will give up. No, you may vomit also. It's enough. Ati sarvatra varjayati. What is the sarvatra means? Ati means too much. Sarvatra means
Everything.
everything. Is it material or spiritual?
Material.
Material. Somebody was asking me, Prabhu, Ati Sarvatra Varjit, even too much bhakti is also allergic. I said, no. Ati Sarvatra Varjit is spoken only at a context that on a material platform. Anything material you take it too much of it loses the value. Agree? First day when I get a graduation degree, I may see, wow, I'm an 80, put it on the board. After 10 days, now it's okay. After 10 years, who cares?
It's okay.
You just, that's okay. It's there, its value is there, but you don't get too much attracted. First day attraction, 10 years later, same attraction is there?
No.
Not at all. People get married, first night, they dream about it. Okay. After 10 years, go and ask them. After 1 year, they go and ask them. Okay, they'll tell you the truths. Okay. So every happiness in this material world has a start date and an end date. Okay. It's just a transition period. Suddenly something. In Telugu, there is one proverb. Okay. I don't know how to translate into English or Hindi, but I'll try to do it. Okay. In those days, any home gets a new cow or a buffalo, everybody is ready to clean the cow dung. After 10 days, no, I'll not do, you only do, you only. Same thing happens when new car comes, new house is there. కొత్త ఒక వింత పాత ఒక రోత, right? Right? The new things are so exciting and old one is old. Java yaar, come on.
I think all four of them got it.
Got understood, right? And language.
I got it. too.
Yeah, he got it. अब मुझे मराठी थोड़ी ना आती है कि मैं थोड़ा मराठी में कुछ मजाक करूं. वैसे मराठी में इतने मजाक रहते हैं यार. I used to see I studied in Maharashtra only. All my friends used to they keep on laughing, right? So much of comedy is there in their language. Anyway, Telugu is no lesser than that. You see, just by saying people laughed, okay? You know how the thing is. Anyway, so senses are not at all satisfied with anything. Another simple example, a child is making a lot of noise. If somebody has a child and if he's sitting, you used to come with your child, right? I used to tell, bring something to eat, drink, or play, something. So when they're playing with something, maybe they'll play with half an hour, 20 minutes, or half an hour, what more than an hour. But after that, they're restless now. Now they want something new, right? Otherwise, they're bored. That's exactly people are looking out today. Nobody is satisfied. No one's senses are satisfied. One wife not satisfied. I want one more. I want third, fourth, fifth. What is this going on? There's no satisfaction at all. It is just like in a fire when you put heat, fire will increase. It will not decrease unless you put water. Correct? So in the same way, the more I satisfy, the more I want. More and more. But I am not satisfied. We used to have only one channel in television, Doordarshan. News, some news used to come. Okay, that's all. I don't have any other channel. But now, how many channels? Unlimited, I guess, right? Unlimited channels. You see, everything is because of unsatisfied desires or senses, right? They're never satisfied. But anybody who gets the mercy of the Lord, whatever they have, they're satisfied. Sudama is satisfied with nothing in his home. He has a beautiful, chaste wife, half a dozen of children, okay, not having enough food, but still is satisfied in chanting the holy name of the Lord. Think about Haridas Thakur. He got a prostitute there, sitting in his hut, mid of the night. Okay. She's exposing and saying, hey, come on, enjoy, enjoy. So, please wait. Oh, no, I have to complete my Hare Krishna mantra chanting. Just hold on. I'll come back to you. My guru has told me I have to respect. She said, okay. Whole night he was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. She was hearing, and she slept. But that person never come back. She got up and said, hey, you did not keep your word. I said, oh, I'm so sorry, Can we do it tonight? Can you come again? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll come once again. The prostitute said, yes. The prostitute came with the agenda of a person conspiracy to deceive him and to make him fall down. Okay, so that in the entire public, they should criticize Haridas Thakur. He's a fallen soul. People have planned it, and a great person has sent her to his hut so that she does the needful, so that he will be criticized. Haridas Thakur has no clue. What is the conspiracy going behind him, right? He don't know. But he was chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Think about this person openly challenged her, please come tomorrow. And she came again tomorrow. And again, he was telling, hey, today also my rounds are not finished, just wait. Same thing repeated. She was waiting, and she slept. Okay. She was so beautiful, amazingly beautiful. Okay. But couldn't. Then what happened? She was so disturbed, and he said, one last time, tomorrow you please come. Let us settle down. Okay. She said, okay, he's a Brahmana anyway, in that sense. Of course, he's a Muslim. Okay. He was a Muslim, 24-year-old man. His name is Haridas Thakur. Okay. And then third day, she came again with all her wonderful beauty exposing before him. Alluring 24-year-old boy is very easy to be captivated by the beauty of an opposite gender. But then he complete satisfaction of senses and consciousness. He is an elevated pure devotee. There is no chance of getting agitation at all. Third day again happened. He again did the same thing. By the time in the morning, she was crying and she became humble. She said, I was proud of my bodily beauty. I captured and trapped so many great kings and sadhus, the so-called. I thought you were also an ordinary fellow, but you never felt to just even look upon me, look upon my body and touch me and enjoy? What kind of person are you? He said, this body is just like a dress. Do I have any attachment to the dress? People do have, okay? But it's just a dress, external dress. I don't have. Then she said, you have something very valuable. She said, yeah, I have definitely valuable. Is it more valuable than my body? He said, yes, absolutely. Then she was purified after 3 days of hearing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yatra smarana matrena, just by hearing the holy name of the Lord, one's heart will be purified. So Prabhupada said, at least chant 16 malas of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As long as I am not attached to the chanting of the holy name, I am not yet progressing. Still my senses have desires to enjoy materially. It is not saturated. One day, this material enjoyment is saturated. Okay, what is that? Oh my God, I forgot that verse. Vinivritta kamaha. 12, not 12. 15.5. Let me hear. I have to get the first verse of it. Let me see. That's an apt verse here. (15.5). Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandve vimuktaha sukha dukha sanye gachanti amudhaha padamavyayam tat. So nirmana moha jita sanga dosha. Nirmana. Mana means what? Mana, abhimana.
One without pride.
Mana is pride.
One without pride. Nirmana.
Nirmana is without pride. Perfect. Hari Hari, you made me so happy, Naman Prabhu. Nirmana moha. Moha means
Illusion. Moha means attachment.
illusion, right? Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha. Sanga dosha. What is sanga?
Association.
Association. What is sanga dosha?
Fault due to association.
Fault association, wrong association. Jita. Jita means conquered. He has won over. Jita sanga dosha. He has no more bad association. In the college days, we request all the students, please stay with like-minded boys who are all interested in the bhakti yoga. Right? You may engage or have a room partner who is a smoker. You may have a drinker, right? You may have somebody who visits the prostitution center regularly. Then what happens to us? We are in a very dangerous circumstances. Precarious, eating meat left and right. Sorry, I used this language. Many people can correct easily. So without the non-vegetarian, they don't even eat one morsel of the food. That's how the conditioning is. If I associate with them, no way I will progress in devotion. I will not even get a thought to improve my devotion. Right? So, nirmana moha jita sanga dosha. I have to get rid of that kind of association. We need to plan. Okay, what kind of people I should be around? Okay, roommates. Then what to speak about? What kind of person I should get married? A boy or a girl? I should be really looking upon it, right? It's not a selection based on opposite, bodily beauty. That bodily beauty will be there. After 90 years, you will look like this. After 100 years, will you look like this, whatever you are now? No. We may be there or not, that also we don't know. All right? So this beauty is just a medium to simply attract those rascals and fools so that they remain in this material world for a longer time. To keep the prisoner inside the prison house, we will give some attractions so that that fellow will not jump out of the building. You got the point?
That's the external beauty.
That's an external beauty. We are all prisoners, right? And the jailer is Durga. Who is Durga? What is the meaning of Durga?
Fort.
One is the
means fort.
Durga means fort, right? Durga, the superintendent of the fort of the prison house. Every one of us are trapped in this material world, and we are not going to get rid of this. Who will be in the prison house? Somebody who is sinful, right? Only sinful people will be allowed to enter into the, or allowed means what? They are punished there, rather, right? So we are all punished to remain and take birth here again and again and again. Oh, you love that? Oh, you like this? You like that? Remain here. Don't go out. You fellow, you are punished. Trishula, right? Adi atmika klesha, adi bhautika klesha, adi daivika klesha. So that is the reason we should be very careful whom we are associating with, right? And then Adhyatma Nitya Vinivritta Kamaha. Adhyatma Nitya. Okay. So we have to be spiritual always. We have to remain in the spiritual consciousness. I may be doing a business, but still within heart of the hearts, I should see that everything, this money is meant in the service of Krishna. Probably, my dear Lord, the more I get, the more I give donation to you and serve you, my dear Lord. Right? What did Hanumanji did? Hanumanji searched for Mother Sita and made Mother Sita go back in the association of her husband, Lord Ramachandra. Right? Mother Sita is Lakshmi. The entire Lakshmi should be there with whom? Ravana or Lord Rama? Rama. But Ravana stolen Mother Lakshmi or Mother Sita. A pure devotee Hanuman. You rascal, how can you think about it? whatever we are given today, it is just a simple quota which is actually belonging to Krishna. Nothing belongs to us. Ishavasyamidam sarvam yet kinchit jagatyam jagat. Everything belongs to Krishna. And we only have quota. But if I want to take your quota, and your quota, I am becoming a thief. So I am punishable. Right? So here, adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha. Kama means desires, lusty desires. Lusty desire could be to have a big position. Lusty desire could be having a beautiful woman. Lusty desires to have a lot of followers. I should become the famous. Lusty desire could be I should become the richest of the richest. All these are lusty desires, right? The lusty desires satisfy our senses. How many senses do we have?
Six.
Five, six. We have total 6. Physical body has 5 senses and subtle body has 1 sense, that is mind. Okay, mind and 5 senses, total 6 senses. So there is some satisfaction for the tongue, there is something satisfying to the eyes, to ears, etc., etc. In the same way, for the mind also there is something satisfying. If I talk to this person, my mind is satisfied. If I see this person, I hate this fellow. You see, happens or not? We all have.
Yes.
That is dvandva. What is the verse saying? Dvandvair vimuktair sukha dukkha sangair. Dvandvair vimuktair. Right? Dvandva means good and bad. I love one person, I hate a person. Right? So what? They both are on the same bodily platform only. Right? Bharat Mata ki jai. Somebody, Pakistan, down, down. What? That is also on a bodily platform. That's all. Neither I belong to India, nor Pakistan, or America, Africa, Europe. I belong to Krishna Loka. I belong to Krishna. Completely forgotten. So this world is dvandvair. Vimuktaha. Dvandvair vimuktaha. We get rid of this dvandva. Right? Be on the topmost platform. Spiritual platform. Not on the lowest material platform. Wandering around here. Suffering and struggling. No. Sukha dukkha sangair. Sukha and dukkha is keep coming and going. Gachanti amudha padam avyayam tat. Anybody who is intelligent will ultimately reach that fine thing. Yes, Mataji, would like to read? What's your name, Mataji, again? Saujanya Mataji, please.
Those who are false prestige, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are free from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender upon his free person, attain to the eternal kingdom.
Only those people will know how to take shelter and surrender to the Lord fully. Right? Only such people, whatever the qualities we said, those people are qualified to attain the spiritual eternal kingdom. This is a temporary kingdom. People are running around, Indians generally want a green card as soon as possible, citizen. How long? How far? Right? What if I got a citizenship here and the next moment in the flight I die? Gone. And I struggled a lot. I accumulated so much of money. What is the money going to do for me? Right? So, of course, money is important. Not that we don't want it, but we should also see the goal of life. Where are we heading towards? Right? That goal is not there, then the life is like pendulum in a clock. Ting, ting. Where it will stop? It will never stop. Sometime this side, sometime that side. Does any one of us like that life? You all want to remain at home nicely, happily, correct? You want a stable position, stable, right? Real stability is in the eternal kingdom, not on the temporary platform. Okay. But anyway, we are trapped in the material body. Let us pick up this eternal process of bhakti yoga. Then what happens? Then we will eventually go to the highest consciousness, right? That consciousness is what we are talking about here. Thus, satisfied in Krishna consciousness, the threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such a satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established. Now, this is another very important verse, a very meaningful verse. Of course, every verse in Bhagavad Gita is like that. Please repeat after me. Nasti buddhir yuktasya.
Nasti buddhir yuktasya.
So it is one word I am reading here. So it is yuktasya. Otherwise, in English, when we do sandhi vichet, it will become ayuktasya. Okay. Nachayuktasya bhavana.
Nacha yuktasya bhavana.
Nacha bhavayata shantir.
Nacha bhavayata shantir.
Ashantasya kuta sukham.
Ashantasya kutas sukham.
You want to read, Mataji?
Transcendental intelligence now is very mind, without which there is no possibility of peace, and how can there be any happiness?
You see, everybody in this world wants peace and happiness. Whether he is an Indian, American, African, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, correct? What to speak about the people on the earthly planet, even the Swarga Loka, above Lokas, okay? All the Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha, okay, Mahar Loka, Tapa Loka, Siddha Loka, etc. All the Lokas, everywhere, everybody wants to have a peace of mind and happiness, right? But we are running after certain things. I'll give you a wonderful story. One time, Nara Narayana Rishi, there are two great rishis. Have you heard about it? Very amazing stories. Okay. Nara Narayana Rishi, Narayana is Lord Krishna, Nara is actually Arjuna. This Krishna and Arjuna, in the previous Yuga, they appeared as Nara Narayana Rishi. Okay. This Nara Narayana Rishi, they were in a deep meditation, tapasya. One person got disturbed. Think about it. You get a good job, you have a big house, somebody else is struggling, seeing your success. What kind of person is that? What do you call that person as?
Jealous.
Jealous. Perfect. Right? So
Envious.
jealous, envious. How can he get it? I'm not getting it, right? So somebody was also jealous from the Swarga Loka when Nara Narayana Rishi was there.
Indra.
Indradev was disturbed. He sent the most beautiful Apsara to disturb those two. Did he do the same thing earlier also?
Yes.
To whom he has sent somebody, Urvashi, I guess? Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra did 100 years, but then simply by hearing the ankle bells of the dance, he was just in the deep. Wow, what a sound coming. This dance can only be done by those people in the Swargaloka. That means there is somebody beautiful woman around me who's dancing. Kitna pyari hogi. Ek bar aankhein khol ke dekh le. Trap. Finish. On the other hand, Haridas Thakur, not even this person is closed eyes. He was open, he was chanting, but he did not get attracted. Now think about what happened here. Nara Narayana Rishi, they were with deep meditation. Of course, what is Lord Narayana gonna meditate upon anyway? But he is doing a act because he appeared in some form, some purpose. There is another purpose behind it. Some other time I'll tell you another story. Okay. But then here Indra was disturbed. He thought, let me do something. And he sent a beautiful Apsara. And she started dancing like this, like that. And Narayana Rishi were just sitting here. What happened? And then Narayana thought, this lady is sent by Indra. Unnecessary disturbance. So from his janga, this is called, he took a hair. Narayana, he did not even open his eyes. And he threw it. Okay. And that little hair, when he threw, transformed to a most beautiful woman in the entire creation. Before that, the beautiful woman who came, she felt ashamed. I'm so ugly looking. What am I doing here? She was no chance that she can do anything. And she left the place. No? So the Lord conquered the beauty of the so-called Apsarasa with one hair. He is the creator of the ultimate beauty. He is the personification of most of the most beautifuls. Nobody can be attracted to any other beauty when who gets attracted to the beauty of Krishna. Kandarpa koti kamaniya vishesha shobham. Right? Thousands of cupids. Cupids is Kamadeva. He puts an arrow, one is getting bewildered. Wow, I love this beauty. He's mesmerized by the beauty because of the one arrow of Kamadeva. Such thousands and thousands of Kamadeva, what to speak about is their arrows never work on Lord Vishnu or Krishna. They themselves get captivated and attracted to beauty of Lord Krishna. That is Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shodha, right? So that is the beauty of the Lord. Here, one who is not connected with the Supreme can have neither transcendental intelligence. They have no transcendental intelligence whatsoever it is. They have only material intelligence. There is something called material intelligence, spiritual intelligence. Okay. There is a real living entity in the spiritual world. Here, he trapped in this material body. Anything spiritual, when it comes to the material world, gets contaminated. Just like the raindrop, right? Water in the cloud, the first drop of the rain is purest. The moment it touches the earth, it gets contaminated, right? Same way, the spiritual intelligence becomes material intelligence. Spiritual mind becomes material mind. The true ego that I am part and parcel of Krishna, I am a servant of Krishna, that is our true identity. That true ego will transform to false ego, ahankara. You see? So you see what a perturbed situation, right? Everything is transformed into contamination here. So one who is not connected to Krishna, connected with the Supreme Krishna consciousness, can have neither transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind. Okay? Bhaushaka hi anantascha buddhayaha avyavisayina. Right? So the intelligence is lost. There is no spiritual intelligence, it's only material intelligence. Correct? And then avyavisayinam, he's multi-branch, just like a monkey jumping around different places. Right? Monkey will never stay at one place, jumping around. Same way our mind jumps around different things in this world. That's all. So they will never have transcendental intelligence and they will never have a steady mind. When there is no steady mind, where is the question of peace of mind? Right? That peace of mind is not there. And because there is no peace of mind, absolutely no happiness. Aren't we seeing here? People, there are so many people, wealthy people, but they do not have peace
Happiness.
and happiness. Obviously, there is no peace of mind, no happiness. Correct? So, in that way, we should understand that the result of achieving the Lord's mercy is complete satisfaction of senses and consciousness. Threefold miseries exist no longer. Intelligence is soon established. Right? Right? So, no happiness and peace. That's what we said. By lack of Krishna consciousness. Now, every student, every living entity in this world, especially the human beings, should have Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, he's trapped. See that picture. How that person is trapped around with that snake bird, right? Unable to get rid of it, right? We are trapped. There is no happiness. Okay. But if one is not connected, this is the problem, which we just discussed, right? So let's see here some of the important points again. Without Krishna consciousness, there is no peace, right? What is the peace formula? 5th chapter, 29th verse. That's the most important verse. What is that verse? Is all about Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarva loka maheshwaram suhrudam sarva bhutanam jnatva mam shanti mrichyati. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. Bhagavad Gita 5th chapter 29th verse. Right? So the real peace formula is given by Krishna. In the 2nd chapter, we are hearing these fellows have no peace, no steady mind, no transcendental intelligence, right? So what is that verse is telling? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. Bhokta. Bhokta means what? In Sanskrit, bhokta means enjoyer. Bhokta, I enjoy. If I'm the owner of a building and 1 lakh of rupees is coming as a rent, who will enjoy? The owner, right? Wow, I'm getting 1 lakh of rupees, right? In that sense, right? Bhokta. But who is the actual Bhokta? We are not the actual Bhokta. Just now we said we are only getting some quota by the mercy of the Lord. So maintain the body and the soul together. That's all. That's the purpose of the entire existence of us. Actually, we are servant of Krishna. Jivera Swarupa hoye, Krishnera Nitya Das. Nitya Das, right? So, Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Loka, Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. He is the master of everyone. He is a proprietor of everything. He is a supreme proprietor. And he is the real friend of all living entities. Suhrudam Sarva Bhutanam. Gnatva Mam Shanti Mruchati. Gnatva Mam means one who knows. Gnana. Gnatva means Gnana. Right? Knowledge. One who has a knowledge that the Supreme Lord is the enjoyer. Supreme Lord is the supreme proprietor. Right? Krishna is the well-wisher of all of us. Okay? Such persons will actually be in peace of mind. Otherwise, there is no peace. Okay? So people in the external world, they never know what about Krishna. They don't know what are these 3 important points. So they have no peace at all. How tough life they are going through. We are so fortunate somehow or the other. We got connected here by ISKCON, by Srila Prabhupada's mercy. Then these things are revealed. Bhagavad Gita is not an ordinary scripture. What is that verse in the 9th chapter? Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pratyaksha Avagamamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartumavyayam. Right? Rajavidya, king of all knowledge. Right? This is the king of all knowledge. And people don't read this.
Joyfully perform.
Joyfully perform, right? You will get more and more joy. You will become more and more happy by knowing one's own existence and knowing our relationship with our Supreme Lord. Kishore, Kishori, we say there, but we are part and parcel of Kishore, Kishori. He is our beloved person, the supreme lover. He is a supreme father, our mother, our father, our friend, eternal well-wisher. Come on, whom am I searching after? Anybody, right? So not knowing that fact, we are simply suffering and struggling.
Kidding.
हाँ, कीड़े मकोड़े की जिंदगी जी रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं जीना चाहिए, है ना? So without Krishna consciousness, there cannot be a final goal for the mind, right? And disturbance is due to want of an ultimate goal. They don't know. Some people go and ask the students, whether it's a school student, middle school student, high school student, or university students, what is your goal? Different answers will get. I want to become a billionaire. I want to become an entrepreneur. I want to become a software engineer. I want to become a doctor. I want to become a lawyer. I want to become a politician. So many goals. But will any of those goals will help us come out of the suffering in this material world? No. Even the topmost president of a country has his own level of anxieties and tensions. Agree or not?
Yes.
There are people who criticize them. There are people who do a lot of things. They are always under danger. So they have a huge security guards around him. Why? Because threat is going on. So many people are jealous of him. So many people are envious of him. So many people want to kill those fellows. You are becoming a prime minister, president here, etc., right? So how precarious their situation is. We are far better than those fellows, right? But they have a higher responsibility, higher things. But the goal, achieve more and more money. 75-year-old man is not able to walk properly, but signing, go and fight. There should be a fight between India and Pakistan. There should be a fight between America and or Iran and Israel. People are older. They can't go and fight anyway. Anyway, they will not fight, but they only sign. Poor soldiers are suffering. But our Sanatana Dharma wasn't like that. If Yudhishthir Maharaj has taken a decision to fight with Kauravas, they were the first people standing there. Right? They were not sitting administrative job only. I'll sign it. You people die because your karma. No. If I decided all the soldiers I will train and then I go first. I am at the head. I should be the king there and I should do that. You see, they were not just paper administrators. They were real soldiers. Correct? Now, without Krishna consciousness, none of these people have proper goal. What is the goal of life? Why should we take birth again and again? Were you asked you should take birth in Telugu family? Were you asked, Prabhu, you should take birth in Marathi family? Right? None of us. We are somehow forced to take birth. Did anybody asked us, hey, please? No. We just took birth. Nobody gave an opportunity should I become a man or a woman. Come on, yeah. ये क्या जास्ती है? I'm already forced. That's a force of time. That's a force of karma, which is pushing me. Right? Under the supervision of the Supreme Lord, we are being given these varieties of bodies with which we either enjoy or we suffer.
Prabhu, it's like, I mean, the analogy which I can think of is like we are like sheep which are being herded, which are being prodded with electric sticks. Just
Correct.
herd,
Correct,
just suffering like animals.
Exactly.
Just going on like that.
Right? So people have no clue what is the peaceful condition of this entire existence. Right? Here you see, Krishna consciousness is a self-manifestation, manifested peaceful condition which can be achieved only in relationship with Krishna. We don't want Krishna in our life, forget about the real happiness and peace at all. It is 0%. The so-called happiness and peace which is there will be kicked out one day. It will not stay forever. Good family I have nice, suddenly death will come. I don't want death. Who can protect? Millions of dollars may be there in the bank balance, right? Will it protect when the death comes? Nobody can stop the death. Nobody has any control over anything. We don't have a control on the sun god, moon god, the air, the water, the tsunami, the earthquake. Where is the control? So-called sophisticated technology increase, but can we control? Nothing. We are just struggling. A fire, blazing fire in California. What is happening, right? Aeroplane. Oh my God. What happened? Smashed everything. Arey, forget about those people who are on the aeroplane.
The people who are in the
Sitting in their hostel eating some food at that time. Did they ever dream that somebody आसमान से गिर पड़ेगा मेरा मृत्यु? मौत कहीं से भी कुछ भी कोई समय पे आ सकता है. So we should be strong in chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we have no other option in this material realm except taking shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Who had a question?
Okay.
Okay.
Why did even God create an
Why did he even created us? Why should he even create, man? Torturing us, troubling us. That's what he.
Yeah, kind of like that, but it's not like what is his goal? Like why did he even created us in the first place? And then after creation we do all these things and then we are stuck in this
Okay.
repeated birth and death cycle. So why did he even created us?
Okay. When a man and a woman get together, they get married, they beget.
Children.
Why do they beget children? Why does even man has to marry? And even if he's married, why he has to beget children?
First of all, why this name came?
Huh? Why did?
Men and women came. Why
Every answer is there. I'm asking a simple question.
That is
That's a natural process. Okay. Anybody else? Any thought?
Association is basically the Lord wanted to enjoy happiness and blissfulness comes through association. So he manifested all of us to enjoy loving relationships with all of us.
Very good. Yeah. So to enhance our loving relationships, he created. Okay, a man and a woman come together, wife and husband. I am छोटा छोटा बच्चा होना चाहिए. कितना cute है बेटा, कितना प्यारा है. चिची. You know, so much attracted, right? Wow, so sweet. And I want to enjoy. Krishna also wanted to enjoy with us. We left him and then came here. We are suffering.
We are naughty children.
Exactly. I didn't want to use the word, but I think we can. Right? So it is not that Lord wanted us to suffer here. No, there is a place where actually in the entire creation, okay, 3/4 of the creation is spiritual worlds. So many spiritual planets. Only 1/4 is material realm. That means 3/4 is filled with all pure devotees are eternally playing and enjoying with the Lord personally. They have nothing to do with any education system, finance, this job and nothing. There is a Kalpataru in the 15th chapter we will hear, right? You ask, you will get it. Here in this world, if you have a mango tree and go and ask apples, will it give? No. अरे क्या बात कर रहा है बेवकूफ है क्या बेहुदी बातें कर रहा है यार people do say, right? But in the spiritual world it's not like that. Go and ask any fruit, it will give immediately, manifested immediately, it will give.
Wish fulfilling trees.
Desire trees. That is the beauty. Nobody has to work there 9 hours 8 hours billing करने का. This fellow got 100K, that fellow got 200K. Why I don't have a job? Why I lost a job? Why I lost a family? Our material world is like this. What can be done? The precarious situation in America, generally people say that, in the morning when he goes to office, you don't know until you go to office whether job is there or not. Right? At least I have heard half a dozen situations of my friends. He goes into the office and they say, HR says, thank you so much for your services. Within 1 hour, all the things have gone.
Silent exit.
My closest of the closest friends, 2 people I know. By the time he goes to office, whether work is there or not, we don't know. By the time a man comes home, wife is there or not, that's also a doubt. Right? किसी के साथ भाग गई तो so insecurity world, right? Then what kind of peace that fellow will have? ना घर का ना घाट का, बेचारा क्या करेगा, है ना? This is how the world is, right? धोबी का कुत्ता, ना घर का ना काट का. Anyway, you had some question.
Yes.
You got the answer, Prabhu? It is just to enhance the happiness. The Lord has created all the living entities in that sense. Actually, it's not creation. We are all eternally existing with Him. It's a very advanced topic. If you have to deal with, it's not easy to understand. Okay, we are all part and parcel. From the beginning itself, we are already there with Krishna. We only decided to get out of in relation with Krishna, so we are here. We fall because we become jealous and envious of Krishna, or we wanted to imitate Krishna. Why everybody is surrounded to Krishna? Somebody should also surround around me. मैं इतना beautiful हो, I should have a lot of money. People will attract, right? Wherever there's a lot of money, huge people will be there, right? Beauty is there, huge people are there. Knowledge is there, huge people are there. These are opulences, right? So people wanted to do that. And all those living entities who wanted to compete with Krishna, Krishna said, oh, hold on. You can never get all those things. You be happy with me only. Everything belongs to me and everything belongs to you also in that sense because you are with me. But if you go out of my horizon, then you will have to suffer. Said, I don't care. I want to become a mother. I want to become a father. I want to become a millionaire. I want to become a president. I want to become all these things. Okay.
Desires.
Such desire. Then Krishna said, okay, I will create a very special place. Boom, fat. Okay, go ahead and live in that material world wherein you will get whatever you want, but with a cost. There is a price for everything. You have to undergo suffering and happiness both. And there is a karma, there is a time factor which will overrule you all. If you want, you can go. Yes, I am okay. Wherever you are not there, that is what I want. That's how we all are here today. Think about it. Do we remember anything like that? No, not at all. Millions of lifetimes have gone. Okay. Natvevaham jatunasham natve neme janadipaha nachaiva hina bhavishyamaha. Sarve vayamata param. This is from 2nd chapter, 12th verse, I guess, if I remember. Okay. In the same chapter, we heard that. So there it says, as we keep moving on, the bodies, changing our bodies, we forget. Who are we? Right? Should we open that verse? Let's see if I can. I think that is the verse. Koti. Yeah. Natvevaham jatunasam natvenene janadipaha nachaivana bhavishyamaha sarve vayamatah param. Naman Prabhu, would you like to read this translation?
Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be.
We are eternally existing with Him. Only difference, we change the location. Instead of spiritual world, we wanted to come here, so we came here. Correct? We are forced to come here because of our own Contaminated desire. Got the answer?
One last.
Please, bro. Why last? You can ask as many as you want.
Sorry.
This session is meant for that.
Yeah. So if we are already there, then we must have conquered our senses.
Uh-huh.
We must have raised above these three humans.
Uh-huh.
Then if we have done all this, it means that we are Krishna conscious already.
Already.
If such is the case, then why do we think of having these material desires and living for them?
That's where the point here is, Prabhu. We assumed that there is a greater happiness separately from Krishna. I want to enjoy separately from Krishna. That thought which was there, cause of our suffering today. Otherwise, no need. We are already Krishna conscious. Actually, you are right. What is that verse in the Chaitanya Charitamrita? Nitya Krishna. No. Nitya Krishna. Sadhu kabunai. Hare, kaise bhul gaya? Let me give me a second. Okay. Nitya Krishna. Prema. Something. Nitya Siddha. That's what I was doing. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadha Kabunaya. Sravanadi Shuddha Chitte. Kare Udaya. That is the verse. Let me open that verse. You see here? Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunaya. Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte. Kare Udaya. Read the translation, Prabhu.
Your love for Krishna is eternally established in the hearts of the living entities. It is not something to be gained from another source. When the heart is purified by hearing and chanting, this love naturally
Awakens. You see? Now you got the point? Prabhupada is so much confident on this verse. You may be American, you may be African, you may be a Muslim, you may be a Christian, you may be anything. Haridas Thakur was born Muslim, but he became a Nama Acharya. Because Krishna Prema is there in everyone's heart. People are deluded, confused. What will I do if I'm born in a Muslim family? Do I have any control? What if today I hate? The other day, who is that? Kirtan Prabhu. He's not here. I guess I don't know if he's online. Kirtan Prabhu connected me to two Pakistanis in the Rath Yatra. I was talking to those two Pakistanis. And I was talking, it was very interesting discussion going on. If an Indian Bharatavasi is so much attached to the Bharata, he'll say, Pakistan, down. Pakistan, down. At the time of death also, he's hating Pakistan, but he is thinking about Pakistan more than Bharat. Next lifetime, he will be given birth in Pakistan. And then Pakistan was saying, Bharat was down, Bharat down, Bharat down. For example, right? Oh, this fellow is thinking more about Bharat. Let this fellow take birth in Bharat. So a Pakistani become an Indian, Indian become a Pakistani. What fight we are doing today? Today I am a man. At the time of death, I am so much attracted to the opposite gender beauty. Whole place, I want beauty, women around me. Krishna is watching. Right? He's telling, come on. This fellow wanted a woman body more attracted than his own male body. Next lifetime, he'll become woman. That's how we get a woman body. And at the time of a woman, she is attracted to a man, whatever form, whatever, whoever, maybe son or a husband or a paramour, whatever, whoever, lover, boyfriend, whatever. By the time of death, she's thinking about a man. Oh, this fellow want a man's body, right? Then he'll become a man. Kya ho raha hai yahan par? What's happening? How foolish I am. I was a woman attracted to a man. Okay, I was a woman in the woman body, which was not attractive to me at the time. Okay, I was attracted to a man body, and now I'm in a man body, I'm attracted to a woman body. Arre, what is this going on? Come on, making sense anything? This is the Maya, which is so powerful, keeping us forget, because we are all criminals in that sense. We rejected Krishna from our life. We wanted to enjoy separately from Krishna, but actually we are Goloka Vasis. Millions of lifetimes have gone, right? We are always existing. That's what we just now learned. You and me are always existing. Where is that verse? No, not this one. Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you did not exist, O Arjuna, nor all these kings never existed. That was not the case. nor in the future shall any one of us cease to be. We only give up this body, but eternally we are always there. Spiritually, we are all living entities. We will never meet death at all. Only the body will die. The body will die. I will never die because I am not the body. I am the spirit soul. But in the mirror, when I see myself, beautiful, wow, I am like this, I am like that, a hero and a heroine. कितना स्मार्ट लगता है ना अपना चेहरा अपने आप को, लगता है कि नहीं? I'm actually very beautiful. Why these heroes are getting name and fame? मेरे को देखो यार कितना प्यारा हूँ मैं, लगता है कि नहीं? कितना प्यारा हूँ मैं, तो मस्त है. I'm so beautiful. You know, everybody is so much attracted to the body. That's how the world is made up of. How foolish we are. Right? That's what Bhagavad Gita is telling. Now one is mesmerized by this external beauty and we keep on changing. That's all. A blue color car is in love with a red color car. They want to enjoy. What car is going to enjoy, man? Can a body of a car enjoy with another body? What this body will enjoy with another body? Actually, there is no attraction. If that is the attraction, then dead body is there. Can you enjoy? A beautiful woman's dead body is there. You know, think about the aeroplane crash. The beautiful woman's face has been completely black in color. Skin has been burnt. But she is woman. Go. Hug her. Enjoy. Is that going to happen? We will fear to touch a dead body. Think about it. So far, this body was so attractive to me. Why am I fearful? Why I reject that? Because the soul is absent. The real beauty is actually in the spirit soul, not the body. This body is able to speak. This body is able to do everything because of the presence of that little soul. What is the size of a soul?
1/10,000th of the width of a hair.
Take the tip of the hair. You all have hairs, right? Take the tip of the hair and that cut into 100 pieces, if you can. And that one of the 100th piece cut into another 100 pieces. And the smallest unit what you get is actually V. The spirit soul size is that much. And this whole body is maintained by a little single fragment, which is part and parcel of Krishna. We are mesmerized, right?
Then why he does not create everybody equally in one shot span?
That's how the desire is. सबसे लंबा होना चाहिए, है ना? ये जन्म में मैं बहुत छोटा हूं, लोग मेरे को मजाक कर रहे हैं, जीवन में मेरी मजाक चल रहा है. ए गिड्डू इधर आ, ए छोटू इधर आ. I should be taller and taller. I desire. Then Krishna says, okay, this fellow is meditating upon the tallest of the tallest. Let you become a giraffe. Tall, right? And that's okay, right? Maybe he's not deserved to become a human being. Giraffe, maybe. Maybe human being, I don't know. I'm just saying. Kuch bhi ho sakta hai, right? So we have to be careful what we desire. Because of such desires, we are all varieties came into picture. Make sense? It doesn't come just like that. Okay? What is the time? 3:29. Okay.
Prabhu,
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you had some question
yeah,
there?
yes, Prabhu.
Oh, okay.
So basically, when you were talking about Yudhishthir Maharaj, that made a lot of sense to me that they used to go by themselves, not just administratively, but
Correct.
what is in stark contrast to what is happening in today's world. They actually went on the battlefield and fought on the front lines. So my question is: Are the soldiers of any country today? Are they the modern day Kshatriyas? Are they the modern day Kshatriyas, the ones who are fighting as soldiers, who are fighting wars?
Maybe I don't know. I did not hear about that. Somebody
No,
people are giving approvals anyway. That's all.
Are the soldiers Kshatriyas?
Yeah, soldiers are Kshatriyas.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Soldiers
Modern
are
day.
Kshatriyas in that
So
sense.
modern day,
Yeah.
any country soldiers are the Kshatriyas, right?
Correct. Because they are not afraid of death and the bloodshed and etc. They Bharat Bhumi ki jai bolta hai. Kabhi America is great. Somebody is saying Europe is great. Right? These people are all on a platform where full of Rajoguna. Okay, those people are Rajas. Even the soldiers are Kshatriya means what? Come on, let us define what is a Kshatriya means.
One who fights for, one who protects and fights for
Dharma.
Is trained in the military art. Correct? They are the protectors, Kshatriyas. Kshatriya. Okay, Kshat means creating a problem. Kshatriya means one who removes the problem. That's the meaning of the Kshatriya, right? So a Kshatriya is a person who is taken responsibility of protecting the citizens. Whether he's a king, whether he's a prime minister, chief minister, or a military person, navy, whatever, air force or whatever force, right? So they are in that sense, they're Kshatriyas.
And so, does that logic apply to them that when a Kshatriya dies in battle, he achieves the heavenly planets?
Yes, it will apply when it is a Dharma Yuddha. Not just like cats and dogs, somebody is fighting. It should be based on Dharma, So then it is possible. Yes, they are sacrificing a lot, for the protection of so many people. They are getting so much of punya anyway. They may go to the higher planetary systems. Why should I, you are earning by becoming engineer, you may become a doctor, you may become lawyer, but this fellow has become a soldier who is ready to fight, ready to give up the life for the entire kingdom. Now, there is something different, right? So accordingly, they will be rewarded. It's not that it's just only in those days, even today also, right? Brahmanas are there at that time, even this time. Kshatriyas are there at that time, even this time, right? All the 4 Varnas and Ashramas are there. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras are there. Okay. And then, what is it? Yeah, those people are there. Okay. And then Brahmacharya, Vanaprastha, Grihastha, Sannyasa, they're also there. So that is there. System is there.
Okay. So as of now, we are thinking that how we'll get happiness or peace. So how does Krishna get happiness and peace? Like how he will see the things. I feel
Krishna,
like he's always in a fight or struggling. Like
who is
seeing
fight
our-
and struggle?
No, seeing our problems.
Seeing our
problems. So how he will get peace and happiness?
Krishna don't need to get happiness. He will never get happiness because he's always happy. Number 1. Okay. Number 2, he's Atma Rama. He's fully satisfied in himself. Okay. Number 2. Number 3, we are all his children. We are suffering. How can he remain happy? That's your question, right? For that reason, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmanam sujamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanardhaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Why is he coming again and again? Just to reclaim us, just to attract us. I am attracted to a hero in a cinema, right? People become fans of a hero, right? Wow, what a stunt. Some people like fighting, some people like comedy, some people like romance, some people like something else, correct? So a cinema producer or a director has all those ingredients involved in a nice way presentation, presented in such a way that he'll make a business. Krishna is a supreme actor, he's a supreme director, he's a supreme producer. Okay, nobody can compete with him. When he comes here as Krishna, what is that Leela? Damodara Leela, right? With small hands, toing, 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 he's running around, stealing butter from the other's house. And the mothers come and complain, Yashoda Mai. Oh, my dear Yashoda Mai, you people have 9 lakhs of cows in your house. And your son is stealing from our house. Can't you control him? When you are able to control so many cows, one little child, what kind of mother are you? Where is your son? Show me, show me. But why are they shouting like that? They're actually wanted to see that beautiful little child. Today, this child did not come for stealing. क्या हो गया? क्यों नहीं आ रहा बेटा? इतना प्यारा बेटा है. So much attractive, you see. But they're complaining. Externally, they're showing anger. Sometimes people do us, right? Externally, they are very, very hard-hearted. But internally, they are very soft. Have you seen such people? Right? Maybe you're one among, I don't know. I don't. Right? Sometimes happens,
Prabhu, Amarendra Prabhu was saying this in his lecture that he's such an actor, Krishna is such an actor that he requires an audience. So even when during the Kaliya pastime, he waited for all the Vrindavan Vasis to come and then he started
Exactly.
his lead.
Yeah, he knows. And he has 3 kinds of flutes. Venu, Murali. Oh my God, what is the third one? I was telling this story to my daughter. But there was one more. Venu, Murli, and
Vamshi?
Vamshi. Perfect, perfect. So I forgot, but I'll tell you the gist there. So when Lord plays Murali, or among three, which I don't remember now, I told my daughter to create something, a table or thing. She said he will do, but I don't know when will she do. When he plays one type of flute, all the cows and calves know, wow, Krishna is calling, and they run towards Krishna. Where is that technology today? Huh? If he plays another set of flute, he attracts gopis. Wherever they are, they get attracted. It's a time of Krishna is calling us, we should go wherever they are. And another time, all the elderly gopis and the gopas attract. Kya kar raha hai? You see? Sometimes he plays together all three. Okay, and he attracts everybody at the same time. Underneath the Govardhan, 7 days and 7 nights, he was not just standing and holding like an umbrella. Nobody said, no, whole Leela was happening. Underneath the entire Govardhan Parvat, whole Vrindavan Vasis, along with the cows, calves, everybody came inside this. And he was doing a nice Leela with them. Okay, mother is saying, Beta, bahut bhari hoga. It will be too much for your little hand. No, my dear mother, this little finger has the least energy. I'm just doing it. Don't worry. And I'm even not standing on both legs. He's standing on one leg. Why? He's telling Mother Yashoda, don't worry, my dear mom. This is nothing for me. I'm just holding. And the boy says, hey, Krishna, do you think you are only fellow who is lifting? We are all, we are all having our sticks. So we are all holding. You are simply acting. That is true. And then he does like this. Boom, all the sticks broke at a time. And then after what happened? Arey, aap log to keh rahe the, utha rahe the, kya ho gaya? Huge number of pastimes underneath the Govardhan Leela. Krishna is simply all attractive. Anything he does is attractive. If one day Krishna do not go and steal butter in their house, they're disturbed. And they go quarrel. And then Krishna will say, you people complain me, kal dikhaunga tere ko. And he'll not only come alone, he'll come with monkeys as well. You see? What a naughty boy he is, right? Actually, internally, they are loving that pastime. Please come again and again. Actually, in the Vrindavan, though all the families have their own children, just the morning they get up, exactly like Mother Yashoda, every mother is thinking, my son told Krishna likes that recipe or something. They are preparing food only for Krishna, not for their children, actually. And they give it to their children and they all go for herding the calves. Earlier, in the beginning days, Krishna herded the calves, not even cows, right? Playing around, right? So Krishna is all attractive. He's coming and attracting so many of us. What to speak about attracting human beings? He comes as a Matsya, attracting all fishes in the aquatics. All the aquatics there, they're getting attracted by the beauty of a fish. That is Krishna. He wanted to reclaim all the fallen souls. He never left us alone. You see, if the father, if a son wanted to get rid of the mother and father, he may go out. But what poor father will do? He will never even know where is my son sitting now or staying. He will not even tell any information about it, right? Think about it. But here, nobody can be hidden from Krishna. He's sitting inside our heart as Paramatma, always following us. At the time of death, who will be there with us? Probably our family members. After death, our own family members will burn our own body, right? But who is there with us? Paramatma, always there with us. He never left us alone. That wonderful devotee, that wonderful supreme beloved Lord, we kept him aside. Think about people build big houses and you go and ask puja room, a small little room. अरे इतना बड़ा घर बनाया भगवान के लिए इतना छोटा. Actually, the house belongs to Krishna. Actually, when we do Griha Pravesha, we are invoking the auspiciousness by calling the Supreme Lord. Oh, my dear Lord, please allow me to be your servant in this house. You are our master. You are our proprietor. You are the actual enjoyer of this whole wealth, which I have. Only by your mercy I got it. Krishna, please reside in this house. You are our supreme authority in this house. Please stay here and allow us, me, my wife, and my children, all of us serve you as your servants. So Krishna, please come. That is the purpose of Griha Pravesha, or building a house. But what are people doing? Take an example of a new vehicle we purchase. What we do? क्या करते हैं? नया कार खरीदा, क्या करेंगे?
वीडियो
वीडियो तो है ही भाई, करते हैं क्या?
पूजा, विधि पूजा।
पूजा किसका करते हैं? व्हीकल का नहीं करते हैं शास्त्र में. This is not the puja of the vehicle. It is the puja of the Supreme Lord. Actually, people don't know. Even the pujari who does that puja, he also don't know, unfortunately.
Why?
Because what is the puja to be done for a dead body? It's a car is a dead body. But I am invoking auspiciousness with the Lord. Oh Krishna, please use this. It is for you. I am your driver only. Please, I will do whatever needful for you, for your service. This is for you, and this is used for your service. Our temple has multiple cars, and those cars are used for what? Bringing bhoga, right? The car for the temple is used for the service of Krishna, yes or no? Right? If anything here in the temple, whatever you see, it is used for whom? For the service of Krishna. So if anybody is buying a new car, and the puja is done for the Lord, not for the Vahana. Though they say Vahana puja, but actually the puja is done for the Lord, requesting him, please consider this as your vehicle and allow me to serve you using this car so that I can take devotees to the temple. I can use this car in your service, my dear Lord. The Griha Pravesha and Vahana Puja, both are completely misunderstood in this world. But the center is who? Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna. Nothing belongs to us, actually. We also belong to Krishna. Think about it. And Krishna belongs to us. My Krishna. Okay? So that level of bhakti, if we do not attain, then we are going to remain in this material world for a long time. That's all. Got it?
long term is many life.
Many lifetimes. Innumerable. Whatever you want. That's what Krishna is telling us, right? Oh, you are attracted to a woman's body? Okay, I'll give you hundreds of women's body and millions of lifetimes here. Go and enjoy. We will suffer here. Just to take birth, what is the first thing we undergo a problem? Do you know? What is the problem we undergo at the time of birth? Entering into the mother's womb itself is a big problem. Did we, any one of us in this room, have appeared from the sky? American, Indian, African. Oh, I'm a Brahmana, you know. No. Hello, sir. Wake up. We are all in the same position. Okay. It is different when Lord wanted to create. That's another thing. Like Naranarayan Rishi, he picked one hair and a beautiful woman appeared from there. Most beautiful woman. That is he who can do it. But we have to suffer. And when we enter in the womb of the mother, that is a bedroom, that is a bathroom. There we pass urine, pass stool, we eat. Everything is in one bucket. Topsy-turvy, full dark, nothing knowing what's happening. We are struggling and the worms are biting us. Is that a happy place? That is our source. We all emanated from the mother's womb. Okay. That is the first suffering which we are going to do. Okay. We suffer a lot. And only few selected people will be reminded about their past 100 lifetimes. Oh my God, Krishna, what did I do? I wasted my 100 lifetimes. I thought I will do your devotion. Suddenly I took birth in a family where people are meat eaters. Suddenly I took birth in one time where they are maybe Americans, maybe Africans, maybe Indians, maybe this, maybe that. And I adopt that kind of culture. I adopt such kind of things. But who am I? I don't know. I'm an American man. In Australia, they say might. What are you doing? Might. There's a lot of word used there. Might. Okay. So in this way, Every one of us are perfectly illusioned. I'm Indian, and in Indian also I'm a Gujarati, I'm a Telugu, I'm a Tamil, right? Varieties, varieties. We adopt our identification on that contextual thing, forgetting our original existence. Who are we end of the day? I'm not this body at all. Oh, you are a black, you are a white, you are black and white, you are colorful. What is that? Where nothing belongs to that. We're all spirit soul, right? So that is the reason we should learn this Bhagavad Gita. We should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord, we will get rid of all sinful reactions. Yesterday in our Bhakti Ruksha, somebody was asking, so it is stated simply by chanting the holy name, okay, all the sinful reactions which are going to pound on us. Okay, now whatever we are age, if we go to an astrologer, they'll say, hey, at the age of 25, you'll get married. At an age of 32, you will beget a children. At an age of 42, you will get some disease. At an age of this, you will suffer a big financial loss. At an age of this, you will undergo this biggest of the biggest problems. They will tell or not?
Yeah.
Means what? Those karma, phala is waiting to, those arrows are about to fall on us. Exactly like in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna was doing whatever he's doing, but they were powerful weapons which are pointing towards him, but they are not attacking Arjuna. Why? Because of the presence of Krishna, because nobody can overrule the energy of Krishna. As long as Krishna is there, Arjuna is fully protected. So even nuclear bombs, this bomb, that bomb, but they're stuck up there. They're not able to do it. That's the reason after 18 days of the battlefield, every day after the Yuddha, Krishna will get down first and open the door of the master. In this case, Arjuna, who is actually not the master, but he is the master in that sense, right? So, and then Arjuna goes. But on the 18th day after completion of the whole battlefield, Krishna said, Arjuna, you get down first and go away, far away as much as you can. He said, why? You'll understand. Go. And then he went. Then Krishna left. Boom, it's a bomb blast. All the weapons which were about to kill Arjuna, okay, they burned. That power burned the entire chariot of Arjuna. They were all hold. Okay. They are in the samadhi state for some time. They couldn't do anything. Think about Krishna. If we give priority to Krishna within our heart, every moment, whatever the karma, after 20 years, you are going to die, that death may not come. Things could change. Srila Prabhupada's life was already gone after 70 years. One of the astrologers says, by 70, he would have done. Why? It was in that case. His life was extended. He did a revolutionary thing in the entire world. Think about it. Krishna can manipulate everything, right? So actually it is stated, whatever the Lord Brahma writes on the forehead, right? Nobody can rewrite or edit, change, modify. But there is still one person that is master of Lord Brahma, that is Krishna, who can change anything at any time. Okay, and we don't know about this. Simply by taking shelter of the Lord, things will change, right? As we see, at this moment of time, 2 kgs of strong iron should fall on your head. What will happen?
Maybe I'll die.
Not maybe. 2 kgs of metal. One will die into pieces. This head would have been. But if Krishna wanted to change that karma, he will then change. Okay, 2 kgs have to fall down. Instead of iron ball, let the cotton bag fall on him. What happens? Not really going to impact us, right? 2 kgs of cotton bag. If it were boom, oh my God. For a moment, we will see, okay, something happened, but I'm saved. Right? So Krishna can change anything. But we don't know how Krishna gives the mercy. Right? Sometimes the devotee have to die. That is the mercy. Sometimes the devotee have to live or escape death. That is also mercy. We don't know. Yes.
Why only always Krishna has to give mercy? Why don't we give mercy to each other? Like, we are the passengers on this planet.
Uh-huh.
End of the day, we'll die, right? So why we don't show the mercy on each other?
Karuna and Kripa are the qualities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mercy is who is the owner of that mercy? It is Krishna. He is the one. But if you want to give mercy to somebody else, then you know what you should become? You should become a pure devotee in the line of a pure disciplic succession and become a spiritual master. And the spiritual master, who is a representative of Krishna, he will bless. When we write a letter, hold on. Okay, when we write a letter to a spiritual master or anybody, we write Hare Krishna, Prabhu or whatever, whoever, right? Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. But when Srila Prabhupada responded, he used to say, please accept my blessings. What did he say? Please accept my blessings. How can he bless us? Because he is the Guru. Okay. He has attained that position of a representative of Krishna. And from where they are giving mercy? Whatever they are getting the mercy, they are giving. We are not qualified to give mercy to anybody. We are only recipients. If you seriously want to give mercy, then you should become an obedient disciple of a spiritual master. Attain to that purest level of bhakti. Then you will be qualified. Not only you, everyone can be qualified. But it takes some time to reach to that high level. Make sense? But whole ocean of mercy is with the Supreme Lord. What mercy can we do? I'll give you one more example. A sannyasi, His Holiness Devamrita Swami Maharaj, was traveling in an aeroplane. If I remember correctly, it is that Maharaj who was telling that. Okay, and beside him, there are two people sitting, a newly married couple. Who are they? Married couple, newly. They are in very close proximity and loving and hugging and kissing and whatnot they are doing. Only they know. Maharaj only told until that. Okay. And then suddenly there are huge turbulence in the aeroplane. Everybody started fearing. What's going to happen? And then she hugged him. And he's saying, my dear honey, don't worry. I am here. I will protect you. And Maharaj is saying, what fellow? What this fellow will protect? If something will go wrong with the flight, what this fellow will protect her? He is ready to give mercy. What mercy he will give? Tell me. He himself is going to die. That is our condition. Okay. Mercy means which is beyond our conception. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Any, you got the answer?
Yeah.
Let's do this verse. I don't know, we are going very slowly, but hope it is making sense to everybody. Right? Let's do this. Very interesting verses coming now. Indriyanam hi charatam
Indriyanam hi charatam
yanmano anuvidhiyate
yanmano anvidhiyate
tadasya harati prajnam
tadasya harati prajna
vayurnavamivambasi.
vayurnavam ivambasi.
You would like to read, Prabhu?
As a
Translation.
strong wind sweeps away a boat on the water, even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away a man's intelligence.
You see, as a wind sweeps away the boat. We all know that's a simple example. Krishna is giving an analogy there. In the same way, we have how many senses?
Six.
Six senses. Even one senses is bewildered or attracted to material things. Whole collapse happened. The intelligence is lost. You see, that's where it happens. Okay, let's see here. 67. Okay. Now, what happens if senses are not regulated by Krishna consciousness? That's the question, right? Okay. If they're not regulated, if they're not properly controlled, then one will have a big problem. Now, agitated senses search for satisfaction in sense objects, dragging one deep into illusion. That we have elaborately discussed today. The senses are attracting something else, sense objects, and for that they will run. Just an example, in the forest department police will catch the elephants, the wild elephants. Do you know how do they catch? What they will do is they saw a male elephant standing very ferociously, strongly, wild elephant. They will dig a place and cover with grass and everything and keep a female elephant on this side. When a male elephant sees the female elephant, wow, wow, I want to enjoy, boom, 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 start running, and then fell into the ditch. Then these fellows will catch that fellow. Come on, you rascal, you are wild animal, but we are very intelligent. What senses attracted that fellow? The gender, the eyes. The eyes. That fellow could recognize, oh, it is a she elephant. Wow, she is my beloved. Wow, this is for my enjoyment. And then started running, but caught up. So, in the same way, one of our senses, right? If it is attracted materially, gone, right? Just like light worms. Another example. The light worms are attracted to light. They see the fire from a long distance. Wow, this is so attractive. Gone. The eyes are the senses cause for the death of that light insect. The genitals are the cause for the death of or getting caught up by elephant, right? So in this way, we see how our senses are catching us and torturing us. Now, you see that photograph there? What is that photo of?
A camel eating thorns. A camel eating thorns.
Camel which is eating thorns in the desert. Okay, and it is thinking, wow, what a salty juice is coming from this thorny sticks. Is that what is going to happen? Definitely no. It is prickling the tongue of the camel and the blood is oozing, which is salty, and that fellow is thinking the taste is coming from the bushes, the thorny bushes. Same way, a man enjoying a woman is thinking, I am getting a great happiness, but it is his own blood who is oozing away and he is losing away. Nothing beyond that. It's just like a camel. Foolish camel thinking that thorns are giving, thorny horns are giving me the happiness. In the same way, human beings, when they are running after sense objects, they are thinking that sense objects are giving them great happiness. Right? That is the point there. Now you see here. I will come on this after we read this. Okay. तस्माद्यस्य महाबाहो
तस्माद्यस्य महाबाहो
निगृहीतानि सर्वशः
निगृहीतानि सर्वशः
इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थेभ्यः
इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थेभ्यः
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Caleb, want to read the translation?
Therefore, Almighty One, whose senses are restrained from their objects, is certainly of steady intelligence.
Whose senses are restrained from their objects. On Ekadashi, devotees do fasting. There is a lot to eat. Okay, especially in the Grihastha, in the families. Okay, mother has to cook for the children, but the mother has to fast. That's too hard. Cooking itself, what is smell coming? I want to eat this, I want to eat that. But that's, they have to control, right? So restraining, okay. So whose senses are restrained from their objects is certainly of steady intelligence. His intelligence is very steady. It is not turbulent. Okay. So that is what tasya prajna pratisthita. That intelligence is fixed. If we are getting attracted to the external allurements, that means our intelligence is not fixed. It is disturbed. We can introspect ourselves, right? What's happening in our life, with what we are getting disturbed, right? We may be disturbed by the people's behavior. We may get disturbed by the body's problem, mind problem, job problem, any problem, we are getting disturbed. The study intelligence is not there. We are not fully into Krishna consciousness, right? So being in Krishna consciousness means one's intelligence is very sharp, very clear. What is happening, he can easily see. He will not get agitated. Haridas Thakur did not get agitated, right? Durvasa Mahamuni got agitated, unfortunately, at that time, right? Ambarish Maharaj did not agitate. You see, a big demon appeared before him to be killed, but he was just standing there thinking about Krishna. Oh, this is the form of Krishna, right? So we should see that, study intelligence is very, very important. Let us see this now. Now, living entities, okay, sensors, one of the roaming sensors, okay, on which mind focuses, carry away one's man's intelligence, correct? Now, one of the examples from the scripture is Ajamila. Everybody know the story of Ajamila?
Yes.
Ajamila is a Brahmana. He is married with children, a beautiful chaste wife. And his father told, oh, my dear son, go and get dry sticks from the forest. We have to do a special yajna. He said, yes, sir. He went to the forest. Suddenly he saw something which he is not supposed to see. A Shudra embracing and enjoying with a prostitute in the forest. He saw the beauty of that prostitute. Okay. And he got attracted. His eyes got attracted. He brought all the dry sticks and he's giving to the father. But his mind is still thinking about that scene where a man and a woman union, right? Wow, that prostitute is so beautiful. I think I love. Everything is doing externally, but mentally is always thinking about her. Day pass, 2 days pass, couple of days pass, he is disturbed. He wanted. Somehow now he started thinking. There are 3 actions of a mind. What does it do? Thinking, feeling, willing. Number 1 stage, thinking. Ajamila started thinking about the prostitute beauty. Then he started producing a feeling. Wow, I think if I can have at least once association of that prostitute, my life will be happyful. His senses are so attractive. The mind's first phase is thinking. After too much of overthinking, there is a feeling arisen, right? That feeling is, I want to enjoy her, right? I want to enjoy. Then, now he started searching. Now he has a willingness came into picture. A decision has been taken. Thinking led to feelings. Okay, feeling led to willingness. And that willingness will lead to an action at the end of the day. Now, the beauty over here or the risk over here, as long as a man is thinking something, even if it is wrong, he will not get a reaction in the Kali Yuga. Okay, as long as his thinking has become feeling, he may not get a reaction. As long as he progresses towards willing, he may not still get a reaction. But the risk is he may end up doing something. The moment he does something there, then what happens? There is a reaction now. Until these 3 things, there is no reaction, especially in the Kali Yuga. But in the Satya Yuga, even a wrong thought about a person will get a reaction. How dangerous it is. I just thought this fellow is a rascal. That's all. Thinking, I'm gone. I got a karma immediately. But Krishna knows this Kali Yuga is very dreadful. Okay. That if I start punishing these fellows and they're thinking and feeling and willing, then everybody will be suffering so much. He gave some concessions. At least act properly. Think twice before you act. Correct? So thinking, feeling, and willing has been surpassed by Ajamila. He got into an action now. Whatever be the case, I want to enjoy her. Then started searching. He found her and he enjoyed her. Not only enjoyed her, he wanted to remain always with her. And he left his wife, children, and the family and the parents. He lived with her for many, many years. Okay, he married her and then he got children. He got 10 children. And the last child name he put as Narayana somehow because he was pious in his earlier days of life. Right? But then at the time of death, 3 very dreadful, black looking, powerful, fearsome people came before him. And suddenly he shouted, Narayana, Narayana, thinking not about Lord Narayana, but about his own son. Those 3 people were fearsome Yamadutas, messengers of or constables of Yamaraj. Right? And then Vishnu Dutas appeared. Why? Because he chanted Narayana. Narayana is the holy name of the Lord. So Vishnu Dutas appeared. That story long. He got second chance and then he did not die. He was supposed to go to Narakaloka. There is a huge book. I think the second chance. How many chapters, Prabhu?
Almost 12, 13 chapters.
Right? Many, many chapters are there in a simple, small book. And these folks are reading every day. 8 to 8, 40, I guess. Every day, Monday to Friday. I would humbly request, please join if your time permits, please. No, not morning, in the evening. Evening 8 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, evening 8 to 8:40. Please try to join. Take some references, right? All it will happen is, one time, my spiritual master was being asked by one of the devotee, you're always talking about positive side of Krishna consciousness, Maharaj. Is there anything we lose by being in Krishna consciousness?
Our attachment to material things.
No, he didn't say that. Yes, you will lose one thing. What is that? All unnecessary anxieties are lost. Of course. Anxiety is because of attachments. You see, who don't want to lose anxieties, right? Unnecessary problems, right? That's gone. So here, one of the roaming senses carry away man's intelligence is a Brahmana. Right? Brahma janati iti Brahmana means one who knows this entire creation in that sense. Brahman, the Lord, how can he get attracted to a prostitute? And that to one senses, eyes. You see, that influence now, infection, right? It increases, correct? So eyes infected the mind. Mind infected the other senses in the body. So that infection turned to affection, a wrong affection, and that wrong affection led to destruction. Right? So this is how the line is. Unnecessary affection, okay, led to destruction. No, I do not.
I'm just
Yeah, thank you for that. I remembered and then I thought. That's where nobody is
Perfect.
coming.
Perfect.
Okay. So, what is the thing? One roaming senses. Okay. So, that is a danger. What about 5 different senses or 6 different senses roaming into different worlds? What is the situation of that fellow?
Prabhu, I have one question. Like while reading, we have read there are like 5 karmendriya and 5 gyanendriya and then man. So how are those different and what are they?
This is termed in different contexts in different ways, Madhani. Don't get confused. Okay. There are 24 elements again. This is a huge discussion. Those are all advanced topics. When we complete Bhagavad Gita, we can start discussing Bhagavatam, then we will know more about it. Sometimes even in the Bhagavad Gita, we will learn more. Okay, for now, I'll park that question, Mataji. Okay, I don't want to confuse. There are folks who are coming very newly. Okay, too much of things will be too much indigestion. Okay, अरे बाबा इन्होंने तो 3 घंटे का लेक्चर दे दिया अब मैं पागल हो गया. Oh, sorry, you don't understand Hindi. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't want to go into too much detail. I'm going to hold myself once I'm done this. Okay, and next week we are going to complete the second chapter because hardly we have another 4-5 verses left. Okay, if you want, I can give a test paper.
No, I'm just asking. Usually,
I did not plan to have any test. Okay, I don't want to scare any students here. You're already struggling with your test in your colleges.
Our test is none. Whatever it is.
Yes, you just practice bhakti. Okay, send us a report every day as people are doing. Every day they chant some rounds. Every day they are eating some prasadam. They are offering something to the Lord. Okay, they are hearing something. They are reading something. You may join that reading for half an hour or 45 minutes. Have a consciousness charged again. Okay, every mobile needs charging, right? Laptop needs charging, right? So our intelligence also needs charging. Our soul also needs charging. And that charging comes from chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. So here it is stated the senses are restrained from objects of senses. Then one will have a steady intelligence. Now, practiced under bona fide spiritual master. The practice should not happen whimsically. If I reject the Shastra, if I reject the spiritual master, okay, even though I perform Bhakti Yoga, I will go nowhere. Because how would I know what I'm doing right or wrong? There should be somebody who needs to correct us, yes or no?
Yes.
Sometimes it so happens that one is there. Now, for you people, you may be thinking, okay, 1 year, we are early days, there is some correction needed. Okay, no. I am 10 years in Krishna conscious, 25 years, 35 years, 50 years, doesn't matter. I need somebody to cultivate me. I need someone to correct me, find a fault in me. Otherwise, I will say, oh, I am an advanced devotee, man. I am a senior devotee. How can you correct me? Nonsense. I am a learner person. You don't know anything. Nonsense. You are teaching me. Okay. The other day, we met somebody in the temple. Me and another devotee were sitting, okay, and he started telling me and somebody else, okay, how to take darshan of the Lord. He was teaching so detailed. And the other devotee was looking upon me, Prabhu, क्यों बोलते क्यों नहीं हो? Why is he teaching you, Prabhu? You should tell him to stop it. You already know it. I said, let him satisfy. Let him get satisfied. He want to share something, let him do it. The moment I become proud, I am a senior. What are you teaching me? I am the teacher here. You are teaching me? Arre, kya baat hai? I am the expert here. The moment I think, I am now fallen down. You see? So, we always should be tuned. That's the truth. We should find out an associate, at least one senior devotee in our life who will correct us, who will honestly help us. Correct means not only finding fault. He will help us. What am I supposed to do? What am I not supposed to do? Somebody who is teaching. Is there anybody around me? I have to find out. I have changed so many congregations in my whatever little life so far. Every place I searched somebody who has to be a senior devotee who will guide me. Fortunately, by Krishna's mercy, I have got that association. One person in every congregation I got. And only to that person I'll go openly share my heart. And I'm ready. Okay. One time, one of the Shiksha Guru told me, Prabhu, you are doing all nonsense, but I'll not say anything. I said, why, Prabhu? Please tell me. If I'm doing some nonsense, you should tell me. But you may feel bad. You may run away from Krishna conscious. I said, Prabhu, you are teaching me Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Please, I'm okay. Then I said very clearly, I will never take your words bad. If I did a wrong, I should be corrected. He said, that is the mood what I need. If that mood is not there, there is no progression. Only years will increase. Only age will increase. Even a dog and a donkey also has some age. What's the big deal, right? How long you are there in Krishna conscious, Prabhu? People will ask. How strong it hurts for some people, Oh my God, should I tell the reality now? A person who is feeling, even despite 2 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades, I'm still learning. I don't know what am I learning. And I'm asking that person, he is embarrassed now to answer that. Oh, Krishna, what should I say? But there are some people who are thinking, why this fellow is not asking me? He'll give all chances, and then say, Prabhu, are you from some years? Oh, I am from 25 years in Krishna conscious, Oh, आप 25 साल से हो, you are saying 25 years. Oh, you are so senior. He's deriving some happiness. Two kinds of people. On a subtle level, somebody want to be appreciated, want to be glorified. On a subtle level, he don't want all those things. He want only pure bhakti. Find out that person in your life. If you can find anybody, and take shelter of that person. Okay. Accept the instructions, right? Accept that spiritual master, right? If not the Diksha Guru, at least some Shiksha Guru, right? And then the progress will happen. That's why we ask, right? Please post it in that, right? That shows sincerity. That's all. Oh my Krishna, these people are sincere, right? And we got to beg Krishna, name after name, these are all the people. Please bless them. Somehow they are spending so much of time hearing. What is there in me that I should speak for so many hours and you will learn? There is nothing I can teach anything. But somehow they have come. Please use me, my dear Lord, so that they are benefited by that. They are becoming closer to you. That's all. I am only an instrument in your hand. You see, that should be our mood, right? In that sense, we don't encourage our senses to idhar tidhar. Okay. And then we surrender to the Lord. That happens only under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. If that is missing, then definitely something is missing. Definitely. It is just like a train without an engine. Where can it go? It all facilities, man. AC chair car is there, AC sleeper is there, everything is there, everything is working, but it will not go without an engine. Correct? I am doing all chanting, I am doing everything, but without Guru, where will I go? Who is there to tell me? What am I doing right, wrong? Who is going to inspire me? Right? Who's going to beg to Krishna? Actually, the spiritual master will personally beg to Srila Prabhupada and Kishore Kishori or Srimati Radharani. Please, these fellows are initiated by me. Okay. You have given me that authority and opportunity to serve them. Right? Prabhupada says that you're all people, I'm indebted to you. Prabhupada says to his disciples, if Prabhupada tells that he shows gratitude to his spiritual master, it makes sense. But he shows gratitude to his disciples also. You know what he says? He says, you're all being sent by my spiritual master so that I can serve you all people, so that I can please my spiritual master. You belong to my spiritual master. You belong to Krishna. I am here as a servant of you all. See, such a mood of Srila Prabhupada. We need to imbibe that mood. All right? We should inherit that mood. When will I inherit that mood? When I become initiated under his disciplic succession. We inherit that mood and we serve Krishna in that mood, right? Then under the bona fide spiritual master called as sadhaka, candidate for liberation. Right? Even in the hospital, we see, medical college, we see the students also wearing white apron with a stethoscope. Are they the doctors? Then why are they having that and why are they posing themselves like that? Are they posing?
candidates for being a doctor?
They're not posing. They are trying to learn, practicing to become the doctor. Correct? That's how they are trying. That's how we are also trying. I am trying to put tilaka to become a devotee. I am trying to wear this attire to become a devotee. Right? I am wearing this. I am eating prasadam. I am reading. I am speaking. I am doing this just to become devotee. One of the, who is that? Prabhupada gave a lecture, okay, in Europe, saying 3 categories. What are they? 3 levels of devotees. The Uttama Adhikari, the first class devotee. Madhyama Adhikari, mediocre devotee. Kanishta Adhikari, neophyte devotee, beginner. Okay, 3 levels. And after that whole interview and all, that reporter asked him, Prabhupada, which level do you belong to? You know what was the answer? Huh? Third one?
Neophyte.
I am the servant of all the devotees, maybe.
No, he said I am the 5th class. This he was surprised. What do you mean? I don't belong to even the lowest class of the devotees because I don't have bhakti in my heart. If I have a real bhakti, then without Krishna bhakti, I should give up the body, but I'm still living. Same fallen soul. What a humble mood Srila Prabhupada had. He is a founder, acharya of entire international society for Krishna consciousness. He has built 108 temples all over the world, made all people devotees, transformed their lives. Still he is telling, I am still neophyte. Now, where is the question for us to think? I am 10 years in Krishna consciousness, I am 25 years in Krishna consciousness, 50 years. What is the value of that? So we should learn. That learning will come only from a pure devotee of the Lord, who is a representative of the Lord, bona fide spiritual master. That is His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada in this today's time. He's our preeminent Shiksha Guru for all of us. We have to accept Srila Prabhupada as the preeminent Shiksha Guru. That is why we are all reading Srila Prabhupada books. Why? Because he is our preeminent Shiksha Guru. And with his mercy, I will get the Diksha Guru, initiating spiritual master. Right? And then we will continue our devotion. Initiate means what? Is the beginning. We haven't even started bhakti. Initiation, I am an initiated devotee. Initiated means just started, man. Whether it is first initiation, second initiation, I just started. Of course, we should definitely respect those initiated devotees, right? But then we should also see that we have just begun our devotion. We should be sincere, serious, and service. If we can do these three things, then we will progress in our devotion. Okay? I'll cover these two things and then we will stop. And living entity, okay, senses engaged in the service of the Lord, senses are controlled. I don't need to control my senses separately, but I engage the senses in the service of Krishna. Today in one of my Bhagavatam class, one devotee was asking, how can we control our mind when it is highly disturbed because of some problems? I'm not able to chant properly, I'm disturbed. The answer what I was hearing and I am practicing is simple. If my mind is completely disturbed, I'll try to open vedabase.io and read whatever scripture, whether Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, whatever, right? But still my mind is disturbed. I will hear Srila Prabhupada lecture. Still my mind is disturbed. I'll call a devotee, a senior advanced devotee. Prabhu, I'm undergoing this problem. Please help. And either of these things will help us. And this is going to happen, right? This is a material world. So our mind is not controlled. What am I supposed to do? I should engage my mind in the service of Krishna. What is that verse? Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhaktir Uchate. Right? So I'll stop here. We will cover the remaining verses next week. Any questions, any reflections, any thoughts?
అదే అంతా కలిసి కూడా మనం ముందు మళ్ళా అదే అదే అలాగే చేస్తామని నీ తెలుసు ఇట్లా చదువుతుంది.
Okay, I want you to ask in English. But if you want to stick in Telugu, that's okay. But I'll repeat it in English then.
So why do we do the same mistake? You know it. Like we learn the truth about everything. Like like small questions, everything. This is not correct. So we do the same mistake, knowingly also. Even we know this is wrong. We do the same thing.
The question is, why do we repeatedly do the same mistake again and again, though I know it's wrong? Because we have produced our attachment to that activity so much, we are tuned to that activity so much that I'm unable to leave it. That is called condensed. You heard about condensed milk, right? What's the difference between milk and condensed milk? Huh? Caste. Hey Bhagwan. Who said caste?
Are that different?
Consistency. Milk is free flowing and condensed milk is a bit
Okay.
solidified. So consistency.
It is more concentrated, right? The milk has a more watery portion, but when it's boiled and boiled and boiled, it's more concentrated. Caste is anyways there, that's another thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Obama Sunday release saying, Rudra is like yoga, Krishna is like me. So
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true. So the thing is, the milk and the yogurt. Okay, milk is like Lord Krishna, yogurt is like Lord Shiva. That is the difference between Shiva and Lord Krishna. Okay, that means Yeah, milk can anytime become the curd, but curd can never become milk. So Lord Shiva will never become curd. Okay. So Lord Shiva can never become Lord Krishna or Vishnu. That is in the Brahma Samhita. Thanks for that reference, brother. Now, to your point, condensed milk is so concentrated, right? Too much condensed, right? So when we do papa karma so much, it is so much condensed that it is hard to see. Now, clouds at a different level. If it is too much cloudy, you will even feel so darkness also. Correct? Ghana. Ghana means, what should we say? The cloud is very dark. Dense, correct.
Dense.
Thanks, Prabhu. Okay. Dense, dark clouds means too much heavy, right? We can't see even the light. What to speak about the sun? We cannot even see. So the conditioning in the mind and the heart is so strong. Though I am told to leave that, not to repeat that, I'll keep on repeating it. I am pushed by that urges. That urge is so strong. So then what am I supposed to do? Let it go. We should definitely chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. But what are we instructed to do? If, okay, anybody has a medical science background here or here? Okay. Oh, you have? You are just playing? Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Whatever. Krishna. So now the point here is a doctor knows if somebody got typhoid, he will give one level of antibiotics. If that doesn't go, fever doesn't go down, what he will do? Higher and higher dose. I know I should not smoke, but I'm smoking. So what I'm supposed to do? Increase the bhakti yoga. Tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. I have to increase my devotion. I'm chanting one round. No, I have to do 5 rounds. No, 16 rounds. No, 30 rounds. Okay. I am eating prasadam. No, then I start eating only prasadam. I should only eat prasadam from today onwards. How serious tapasya it is. I am living with some roommates, some fellows. They're eating meat, Prabhu. I'm even eating only vegetarian. This itself is so hard. You are asking me to eat only prasadam. Where will I do all these things? That's the reason. Jita Sangaha. Right? We learned that verse, right? 15.5. Right? So we need to conquer that false Sangha. Give up such kind of association. Find out who are like-minded devotees, prospective devotees. Yes, you're all wanted to stay together. That's wonderful then. Right? All the boys in one house, all the girls in one house. If your lease is over, if you're struggling to do sadhana properly, stay with the devotees, prospective devotees, and have a proper guidance. What am I supposed to do? What am I not supposed to do? Right? The real color of a person comes out when we stay with that fellow. The day and the night. Externally, everybody is so happy. Hari Krishna Prabhu, Hari, very good, very nice. But when you go home and then stay, then we will see all kind of mixture of habits, good and bad. I had one roommate. I have to tell you something interesting. Morning around 6:30, we get milk. That fellow will drop the milk packets and go. It was always a turn. Okay, we were 3 fellows in the roommates. Okay, we all gone through the same. Monday I will take, Tuesday the second fellow, Wednesday third fellow, and it repeats. Whenever there is a chance for the second fellow, we will never get milk. Why? Morning 6:30 we have to go. We wake that fellow around 6 o'clock. Okay. He will not even take brushing or he will not take bath. He will only comb. For half an hour. 35 minutes of comb. I said, Bhaiya, ye aurat hota to kya hoga? If he becomes a woman, what is going to happen? Man, you go, that fellow will go away. Hey, wait, you know, this one is not like this. This is like this. Young fellow, oh my God, I can never forget in my entire life. He is my roommate. Okay. Think about it. Half an hour is only combing. What is there to comb, man? You know. I think that's the reason Srila Prabhupada said, shave the head. All nonsense gone once for all. Okay. So I only know only after becoming a roommate. Earlier he was so nice, but that was a terrible thing for all of us. We used to have a fight. And then we said, no, we will never send this fellow at all. Okay.
Finally, what happened that day? He got.
No, he will go. By the time he goes, he'll baal karega adha ghanta, he'll do this, and then he will wear a pant and a shirt and istri and all those things. And then he'll go. By the time the good muhurta will go, that fellow is gone. There's no tea, no coffee, no milk tea drink. Okay, I mean, just giving an example. So I don't know why did I go to that example even.
Like-minded people.
Like-minded people. Correct. क्या बात है यार. Correct.
That's
Also for the onion and garlic, like
Uh-huh.
those things. I'm not eating meat, but those things are there. Like, so do you recommend like end that thing or like?
Yeah, onion and garlic are the most dreadful things. You should not even touch. Okay, the moment I take onion, all the remaining demonic activities will begin in that start. Actually, onion and garlic are those things. Okay, let me tell you. There is a big pastime of in Bhagavatam where Lord Shiva is drinking poison. Okay, in the Samudra Manthan, the what is it? Ocean churning of the ocean pastime, right? So the first thing came out is poison. Remember, lesson learned from that is any good thing we start, sometimes we face the problem first. We get frustrated. No, let the poison go. Let the poison go. We start a new thing, we get defeated. We fail in something. That's okay. We continue.
Prabhu, even in bhakti, when we start bhakti,
Ah.
when we start getting churned, we will start our karma start getting
Ah,
and we
getting
start
burned,
suffering. So
right?
suffering comes
Yeah.
first.
So when Lord Shiva was drinking, perfect Prabhu, right? Drops fell down of the poison, and those came upon onion and garlic. Okay. So it creates a demonic mentality in the people. I'll tell you one simple example. Okay. In the early days, okay, when we got married, it was a tough job. We have to go to different houses, right? If I come down and eat onion and garlic for some reason, even for one meal, my emotions are on top. I'll get easily anger. I'll easily get lusty desires too much, enjoy the opposite gender too much. My mind is agitated very easily. Somebody says something, is disturbed easily. One day in my office, my colleague, Stacy, sorry, I should not use the name. Okay, so one day she came, ran towards my block, and then she told, "Oh, you seems to be a spiritual. Can you give me a solution for this problem I'm facing since morning? I'm completely disturbed." I said, "What is there, my friend?" She said, "While I'm coming, there was one fellow who was honking 3 times. I got disturbed. Since then, I am angry full mood." I said, "Only how many times he honked?" 3 times. I said, "In India, 30 times they honk." We don't even worry about it or care about it. She said, "I don't know about this. Now, what am I supposed to? I'm disturbed." Then I told her, "My dear Mataji," I know, of course, I didn't say Mataji. Okay. Okay. Hey, Krishna. Okay. So I told her, these are all things we get agitated because of the food we take. And she was shocked. "What do you mean?" I said, "You come to our home." And we gave prasadam to her. We explained her what are the problems of onion and garlic. And she invited the whole family to their home. And she kept all onion garlic aside. She learned, because this onion and garlic are the impetus for the all wrong habits.
So what is a substitute for that to get a taste,
Asafoetide.
Asafoetide.
Asafoetide? What is that called? Hing.
Asafoetide.
Asafoetida. Sorry for my, I'm not good at those things, right? Hing, right? Correct. అదే ఇంగువ. Hing and ఇంగువ ఒకటేనమ్మా. Okay, hold on. No other languages, we have to respect other person. He'll think, where am I coming and sitting here? Okay.
I got
Yeah, he knows. Okay, so the point here is, when we accept that, people say onion and garlic are good for health. I'll tell you another example. Is it okay? We are extending some time. Huh? Is it okay, everybody? Okay, tell me if you are having service, otherwise somebody else will put a gun on me. So, one time, one of our relative got a heart stroke in Hyderabad, back in India, South India, and he was admitted in the hospital. And we rushed there, and I was sitting in one of the waiting rooms. And India, typically more people will come. And there were 3 typical people came and saw him. And then somebody picked up a discussion. Generally, I don't pick up any discussion on bhakti with anybody new. Okay, unless I am sure that these people have some respect for me. And if I speak something, they will accept. Okay, I'll hold on. I'll not just jump on. So there was one man who was stating, how suffering it is, because my co-brother stopped eating these things. What is that? Onion and garlic. And it is his father who got a heart stroke. Okay. Now what happened is somebody relative, far relative stated, oh, you ISKCON people, you people don't eat onion and garlic. Garlic is so good for the heart. You don't eat, so you people suffer. He was arguing. My brother was sitting with me. He was getting angry, but I was silent. Let him say. Somebody was saying something. My brother was saying, Anna, bolo kuch karo. Say something. I said, let him vomit whatever he want to vomit. Have patiently, let wait. And he spoke all ill, whatever he could speak about ISKCON, onion, garlic, this and that. And then finally, other person said, hey, you want to say something? Then I said, if he want to hear, then I will speak. Otherwise, I'll not speak. Then the other fellow said, yeah, tell me. I want to hear from you. Onion garlic is such a good thing and you don't eat and you don't encourage. This is nonsense, I think. I think you should speak now. I told him, one simple example I gave him. This is a Yashoda hospital. Some people may know. Okay. How many beds are there? Maybe 250 beds are there. 6 floors. Okay. 6 floors hospital. And in that, 2 floors are completely for cardiology. Around 45 beds are there for cardiac patients. I told him, if you have a time, please go and check among those 45 beds, among those 45 patients, how many people don't eat onion garlic? Or how many people eat onion and garlic? Except one person, everybody was eating onion garlic. Then why did they get a heart stroke? Why? Answer me, I told. You are challenging. I told, answer me. If your garlic is such a powerful thing in the entire creation, why would those fellows got a heart stroke? Oh no, because they have some cholesterol. Oh no, why are you giving me all wonderful reasons, my friend? Scriptures are always true. You don't like scripture, that is your problem. You don't understand scripture, that is another problem. You don't like me, that is your problem. I have no problem. I am happy here. Everything happens because of a reason, right? And we have a replacement for that. And that, what is that called?
Asafoetida.
Asafoetida. Okay. Kabhi kharida to malum hota. Okay. So the point here is that one which is having good qualities coming from onion and garlic. But onion and garlic have a bad qualities which are not there in it. If you go to, yeah, only one replacement. You don't need to buy 2. Saving money, cost. Somebody said cost. Huh? What is costly?
Asafoetida.
Yeah, but that is good for health, right? Even if it is costly.
Yeah, when it is good for health, it is.
Yeah, if health is not yet hospitalized, then much more expense is there.
I think Mona Mataji will be able to explain perfectly to
Yeah.
how to cook without onion.
She will tell. Okay, you can contact. Yeah, you can ask my wife, right? Yeah.
Prabhu, when you Prabhu, and she makes delicious food. Absolutely delicious prasadam.
Okay.
Mona Mataji makes. So yeah, that was not my point. My point was that when you were saying that, his point is when you
I will convey. Okay.
when you were saying that you were sitting and listening
Okay.
patiently.
I understood the unspoken, Prabhu.
And you were saying when you were sitting there and listening very patiently,
Uh-huh.
I had I related it to how Lord Shiva was very patient when Daksh Maharaj was actually insulting, when actually was getting very personal and insulting, but
That's
yet
right.
he did not say a word.
Say a word, right? So anyways, back to your question.
Someone is there in person. I mean, there are only 3 people.
Sorry, Tarun Prabhu? Okay, okay. Yeah, Tarun Prabhu, you are true. Okay, yeah, online only 3 here, but here we have a group of people here. Half a dozen, more than half a dozen, I guess. Anyway,
Sorry, Prabhu, I was interrupted.
no problem at all. But I am grateful to you that you are patiently still there online. Generally, it will not go so far, Prabhu. Today my meeting got cancelled and
Okay, it was
questions here. So I'm
yeah, good for me.
Nice that your meeting got cancelled. We got this wonderful discussion.
yeah. But Tarun Prabhu, please feel free to ask if you have anything to ask. Please interrupt me. Riddhi Mataji yourself also. Please raise the hand there. I'll immediately give you a chance.
Sure, Prabhuji. We are glad that your meeting is cancelled. I hope we wish it happens every week.
You wish every day. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you had some question.
While only the one vegetable while we're cutting also will get tears from our eyes. And people says that you're also cleaning your eyes, cutting down and getting tears. So that
So every ophthalmologist should have only onions in their shop. Okay, if it is only for cleaning. Okay. ఇక్కడ చెప్పలేం కాబట్టి అలా చెప్పా తర్వాత మాట్లాడదాం తెలుగులో చెబుతా
తను చెప్పింది
Hmm?
ఉల్లి చేసి మేము
అలాగే ఉంటది ఉల్లి చేసే మేలు తల్లి కూడా చేయకపోతే పుట్టిన బిడ్డకి ఉల్లే పెట్టండి తల్లి ఎందుకు ఇంకా అక్కడ ఊసిపోక యాదవకోవాలను సారీ ఐఎమ్ యూజింగ్ మై రీజనల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ దే వాంటెడ్ టు హియర్ ఇన్ దట్ ఓకే
Kela Prabhu, just to let you know, even I didn't understand it.
You're not alone. You are not alone. Sorry, just to make them happy, you know. That's how it is. So anyway, so your question, yes, as much as possible, please give it up. Okay, I remember my Shiksha Guru in Australia, he told me you're going to India for the first time after taking Krishna consciousness. Make sure don't touch onion and garlic. If you touch it, you will fall down. Whatever rounds you are doing, you will never feel to do the rounds again. Not even touch. Okay. So he told very seriously and sincerely. And I see again and again, some people are there. I don't want to take the names. They're nicely chanting 16 rounds. They go to India for a vacation. I keep telling the same reason, but somehow in the relatives are here or they take onions and garlics and they come back with great complaints. Wife will come back and say, my husband is too angry these days. Is he chanting? No, he's not chanting. Sometimes husband will come and say, my wife is behaving like this after going to their in-laws. I mean, her mother's place.
They initiated devotees.
No, not initiated. Okay. Initiated, no, definitely
Okay,
not.
absolutely.
Okay. So before getting like you all, right? So at the time of practicing, because by then they have already burnt their hands, right? So once burned, twice, what?
Sure.
But the thing
Sure.
is here, anger will get in eating the chili powder more will get that.
Yes, that is also there. That is also there. But onions and garlics are agitating the consciousness directly.
So basically, they are tamasic foods. right?
Tamasic food.
And
Yeah.
what are some rajogun?
Rajogun also, mirchi, the spices are also part of Rajogun. Okay. But too much of it will become Tamogun. Only mild. If you see in ISKCON, Prasadam, hardly you will find the spices. Some people who are used to eat too much spices, they may not taste here.
Yes.
Okay. Externally, just to satisfy, they may say to my wife, Prasadam is so nice. But internally, they say, isme namak hi nahi hai, mirchi nahi hai, kya bhai? And I'm sorry, taking my another language. Spices are not there.
Prabhu,
Okay,
the
just joking.
Prasadam which Mataji cooks is delicious. Always.
Hare Krishna.
Directly saying Babu, then please invite us.
Yeah. I understood. I understood, okay? Ek din aayega, one day it will come. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we are here to do that.
Social life.
Mhm.
The social life possible. Like as long as we are at home, maybe there is a possibility. But social.
Everything is possible, Mataji. Okay, Prabhupada said in the word called impossible, itself he is saying, I am possible.
Prabhu,
carry your prasadam everywhere.
Yeah, exactly, Prabhu. I was going to say that you are such. I was I remembered the incident where I remembered the incident where you take your prasadam everywhere, even in the restaurant you had gone with your clients. So I
Yeah.
remember that.
What else
So
can
that
be
is
done?
truly inspirational.
Yeah.
They is doing it for many years. So
Yeah.
it is possible.
It is possible, Mataji. If you want to learn how to drink wine and whiskey, I'm not that you are liking, I'm just saying an example. If you associate with such people who are always drinking, it becomes easy. So if you want to follow these things, associate with wonderful devotees. Everything is easy and possible. I gave up so much of anarthas without even my knowledge within 3 months of time. I told my Shiksha Guru, what is this happening, Prabhu, in my life? Yeah, this is the beauty of Krishna consciousness. Yes. Okay. He said, everything is possible. We should be intelligent. We should be under the shelter. We should be under the guidance. You see, that's all. And it's a free guidance. I took one person to a psychologist in India. Just for 1 hour, that doctor charged 1,000 rupees. No, 1,200 rupees. Okay, 1,200 rupees for one session. And there are another 20 sessions for counseling. I said, oh my God, ISKCON people do this counseling every day in and day out freely. we could have done a great business, right? Right. So in that sense, Prabhupada has created this entire thing. And it's Krishna who is giving all these things. The real life coach is Krishna and Prabhupada, I would say. Right? Who made the entire world. I don't need to go to a psychiatrist if I'm disturbed. I'll call one of the devotees, Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, whoever it is. Wonderfully, they give me the right guidance from the authentic sources of the scriptures. Whatever we are trying to follow in ISKCON is Krishna consciousness. The same standard as being followed by Lord Brahma today. The same standard is followed by Lord Shiva. Same standard, Narada Muni, Vyasa Mahamuni. They're all following the same absolute topmost standards. And we are being trained. We are being given training to follow that. Is that a shameful thing or is it a proud thing?
Absolutely proud.
Right? We should go for it, even if it is challenging. It's okay. When earlier we got married, so many of our relatives ridiculed me and my wife. And my wife was saying, this is too much for us. I said, doesn't matter. God has given, the good news is God has given 2 years. Here from here, leave it from here. Make it a habit. These people will say, they will ridicule. That's a beginning stage. Churning of the ocean, first thing is poison. But today, many of our relatives attend our classes sincerely. Hey, tell me. Older to me also. They also attend today. They were ridiculing me and my wife. And moreover, they were saying, you fellow, this little girl who got married, you're forcing her to become a devotee. You're torturing her. And my wife says, when are you torturing me? We're happily living. Why these fellows think? They want a reason to satisfy their guilty feeling. If somebody is following Krishna consciousness, within their heart, Krishna is sitting and pinching them. You rascal, follow that fellow. He is your son, your grandson, your this one and that one. They are following. Can't you follow? That is pinching their emotion and feelings within the heart. So how to express that? They don't know. They ridicule us. They criticize us. We take it simply. Okay, here from here. Hare Krishna, this is what my spiritual master told. I am so sorry, I cannot eat. I used to go to think about newly married couple. So many families will invite. We used to go. Before going, whole phone call will go either from me or my wife. We don't eat these things. We only eat these things. Please cook after taking bath. We will come and offer to the Lord, and that's how we will do. Because this is too much complicated. Please don't invite us. We have heartfully said, we want to take your association. We will come, sit there for an hour, 2 hours, and we'll go. I will not eat anything or drink anything because that is too much complicated for you people. I don't want to torture you. With some love and affection, you are inviting me, and I'll put some conditions on you. It is not good on my part. Out of hearing that humble way, some people say, that's okay. What do you want? We will prepare. I said, these are the conditions. If you are okay, that's fine. Sometimes we go to attend some programs. I'll only see curd rice, yogurt rice, okay, and some fruits. Mentally, I will offer to Krishna and eat. That's all. Nothing else. They have observed. There are people who observe.
Set up broadcast.
Oh, wow. Oh, true. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. You will end up anyway. Okay. So, In that way, people observe. In my office, there was one person who was hating ISKCON devotees. Yeah, very strong hatredness towards ISKCON devotees. Okay. And then because is one of his nephew, I think, whoever it is, he left mother, father, everybody, become a brahmachari in North India. He's from South India. One of the other case also in my relatives, he become ISKCON president in Rishikesh. Okay. So this person saw the torture of mother and father, and this fellow did not properly cared about that. That's what his thinking is. So he started hating ISKCON devotee. And then, and I was his colleague newly, and I was doing whatever I can do. He was observing, he was never appreciating. And, it's been 1.5 years or 2 years later, he learned something after observing. He started donating regularly to this temple. He appreciated after a long time, 2 years. Think about it. If my behavior, if my conduct, a devotee behavior and a conduct should be in such a way, even a person who don't like this will end up liking it. That should be our behaviors. We are doing a great service to Srila Prabhupada mission. And he naturally become a nice devotee, is a great friend, close friend. Now he is absolutely happy in Krishna conscious in that sense, right? So that's how it happens.
Prabhu, so basically, we should consume sattvic food only
Sattvic food.
in bhakti. So what are some sattvic foods? And
Yeah, milk
prasadam itself is
products.
sat-
Yeah.
Just tell us, like, you should not eat those foods, not like, like garlic and onion and what else?
Onion, garlic, mushrooms. Okay.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms. Yeah, no. And what are anyways, the other things are
Tea,
milk
coffee.
eatings, yeah, tea, coffee.
Masoor
Could
caffeine
you
is
give
there.
some examples of sattvic foods?
Yeah, milk products, rice, dal, lentils.
Milk products.
Yeah, milk.
Today only
Yeah, there's a lot of sattvic foods only, right? We are taking prasadam actually.
మంచి ఫుడ్ అని సాత్విక్ అంటే అలా.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you were saying milk and milk products or rice, dal. They are all
Rice,
sattvic
dal,
food.
chapati,
All
roti,
sattvic
all
foods.
all vegetarian food is sattvic actually. Every vegetarian food, excluding
Onion, dal.
onion, garlic, mushrooms, those things. Okay. If there is anything I'll remember, I'll let you. No, they're all in there.
చెప్పండి నేను
Mode of ignorance. Yeah, I will.
కాకపోతే
Prabhuji,
Yes,
How
sir.
how come mushroom is not good food?
Prabhu, mushroom is a kind of a living entity which is always taking part in the filthy places. Now, one may argue that, we are in a organization where they produce in a very right place in a right way. But that's also coming under tamasic in nature. So, Prabhupada said no for mushrooms.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
We should do a list of items.
Yeah. My wife is the best person. Okay. For that.
Soybean or tofu.
Soybean, tofu, yeah, that's all okay. Red lentils generally that is not recommended. Okay. Red lentils. Yeah. Yeah, I think red one. Red
Red is not recommended.
Not recommended. It's not a sin eating that, but it is not recommended.
Rajma you're talking about.
Not rajma.
రాజ్మా
The masoor dal.
Red one. Red one. Okay, it is too much of something. I don't know. So,
We'll ask Mohana Mani Mataji for sure.
yeah.
Basically, Krishna consciousness is a product, everybody needs it, but nobody wants to take it.
Mm.
I mean, and when they see people
Yeah.
taking it, they feel envious.
Correct.
Like, how are we not able to take it?
Yeah. Sure.
And they're able to take it.
Correct. Right?
It's
Yes, Prabhu.
overcrowded.
You have some question.
Yeah, just, it's almost time already. So, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. We have to go now. Thank you. Okay, shall we stop here then? Okay, thank you, everybody. Anybody has any questions here? Riddhi Mataji, Tarun Prabhu, last check.
No,
No
Prabhuji.
I'll come back. No, okay. Yes, Mataji, what is your question? How to find this? Spiritual master? Oh, wow, that's interesting. If you are sincere, the Lord will make an arrangement. It's a long journey. We will do one time IDC course. It's called Disciple course. We will elaborate on that. I've been doing that courses here. I have to have a meeting sometime this week. I thought of having meeting today, but it did not. But I'll let you. You are regular, Mataji. Please keep coming. I'll tell you. I'm only thinking about your husband only. Okay, I want you to share. I don't know if I give you this recording, will you share it with your husband? Every week I share it, but I don't get a time to little bit edit and send it across. That's where. Huh? Is it okay? I'll do that then. Because I'm concerned about him. Okay, because so
Only this class, we should make a YouTube channel so that everybody here, anywhere.
yeah, we should.
That
There is a YouTube
video.
channel where Prabhu uploads. There is a YouTube channel. Prabhu, do you want me to watch?
Yeah, please, Prabhu, you know. But then we will stop here. Those are all logistics we can talk about. Okay, anything on philosophy? Nothing, right?
YouTube channel.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki
Jai.
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha ananta koti vaishnava vrinda ki
Jai.
jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for all your patience today.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare